Right. Whoa, wassail. Merry meet. A lucky man with a bag of tricks. Just been shopping and just thought I'd rest my weary ass in my favourite little place of utopia, or whatever the word is. Anyway, one bottle of water, a cloth, right, we'll just place down here. And for you poor dudes back in the UK, I'm not celebrating Ramadan, I'm celebrating rambutan. I'll get a load of this, right? I'll just put my empty bag of tricks down. Okay, now then. When you're as poor as a church mouse in Thailand, you're basically reduced to having to eat stuff like this. Yeah, get a load of that. That, my dear friends, is a rambutan. And another rambutan, right, with a better hairdo. Now then, okay. On with the show. You'll know why I brought the water and the cloth. But there we go. When you're down and out, and you ain't got nowhere to go, head over to Malarkey Man's Malarkey Show. Right, now I can safely scatter these around because they'll just rot down, right? And yet again, I doubt very much whether many of you have seen one of these before, but get a load of that, right? It's like a huge grape, but tastes far, far better. Believe me, watch. Oh. See the juices coming up? If you try and eat these in the house, any hint of juice residue, any hint of juice residue brings in the ants. Many varieties of ants, I can tell you. But now, keep the seeds, grow the trees. Golden showers are coming down on me. Right, laburnum leaf. For those who haven't followed my vlogs, I'm resting under a beautiful laburnum tree with a massive, huge canopy. Right. I'm dripping, okay? I'll keep these. It's no good throwing them around here because they won't get a chance to grow with all these canopies. But listen, here is a full, in excess of a kilo for exactly £1 sterling. Get a load of that, right? Nutritious or what? Some of the birds are squawking off a bit now. They're jealous, they're getting jealous. But anyway, I had a great night last night. I watched a terrific 2-hour-long documentary about the historical ancient sites going around from Cornwall all the way up to Britain. Some of you Brits may have seen it and know who I'm on about. It's not that Tony geezer from Blackadder, who actually, when I do watch his historical shows, irritates me to bloody hell. In and out the camera, waving his arms about. All of a sudden walks front of the camera and steps out of view. Jumps back into view, waves his arms around, and then on with the next project. And all the porgies is dirt in the trenches digging away. Sucks. Little rant over. I've got the crunchy bits here. These rambutans do have. What time is it? 5-1. Yeah, look at that. Great looking fruit, you know. Bizarre looking hairdos. Juice is running down my fingers a little bit. There are a hell of a lot of ants in here. Excuse the erraticness. Some of my subscribers will know what I'm talking about. It's not easy swinging low from a hammock. And occasionally I see the odd little ants going up on my GoPro. But they never seem to run across the screen. It's always up over the top. I've lit my incense, Nagchampa incense sticks in respect of a dear friend of mine who I've mentioned in the vlog. I'm going through a bit of a mourning process, happily. I hope he's enjoying it. Viewing down. Couple more days and I'll change his original garland, floral garland, for an immediate deceased person to happy days are here again, you know. There you go. Actually, I'm beginning to wonder if some of these birds are going to start getting used to me, which would actually be quite nice. There's one in particular not far away from here. He's having a chat with something or other. Right. Jessie, my darling little daughter, back over at the ranch, watching cartoons with Mum. And they're getting used to me doing my little disappearing acts into this resort that, you know, I'm not going to mention too much about it anymore, because if you can't be bothered scrolling back into previous vlogs that mentions this resort, then so be it. Oh. I feel like some sort of Henry VIII character laying his cloth around and having a banquet. Oh, bloody well, I'm having a banquet, I tell you. But at the moment, the heat is getting to me. I've been in Thailand for 15 plus years, right? I've lived up north. I've lived down Rangsit, which is on the periphery of Bangkok. And in the boonies here, central, well, more or less central, Isan country, I've never known it so hot. It's stinking bloody hot, you know. And how on earth the locals can still go out. She's going in the bag. I can eat these till the cows come home. Well, actually, I'll have to check out the vitamin quality. It's got to be high on the good for you list. I'll keep a few, yeah, more than a few for Jessie when they go back home. She hasn't actually tried these before. I think she'll really like them. Wow, you're not catching this, but there's flowers twirling down from the laburnum tree. Yeah, they're overshooting my head. But if you see things twirling round, it's laburnum. See? They're all falling out the trees now. But no big deal today. No big info, I thought. Just relaxing. I'll make myself a little bit more comfortable here. Mrs. Mop beer bottle top. I'm going to make a couple more. We've got a couple more brooms that have worn down like that. And my partner's auntie and uncle, who lives just on the same plot of land, are going to do the same thing. And I'm going to do various designs, and put hair slides in, little necklaces, and I'm going to look for old Hessian sacking, and manufacture some sort of skirt. I'll see if I can flog them on eBay, which I may have mentioned yesterday. Excuse me. But besides you lot, if you're going to do a vlog, this is the way to do it. Hey? £1. What a banquet. Some are a tiny bit yellowy, but when you open them, they're still dripping with juice. I suppose it's like a boiled egg or a pickle. God, they're hellishly expensive in Thailand. Any English stuff, you know, like Nescafe Gold, wow, twice the price. Cheese, blocks of cheese, it's beyond my pay packet. Beyond. I see Farangs is nickname for Westerners, who are well-heeled as such in Big C, which is the favourite supermarket here, and they buy up blocks. You're talking a pound slab like that, maybe way over 10 quid. Way over 10 quid. Beetroot is marginally okay price-wise. I've done some beetroot sandwiches with Kraft cheese slices, and I've made I tried to make pickled beetroot, failed miserably, but that's how it. Anyway, I don't want to run over these 15-minute, 17-minute things with YouTube. So what I'll do, I might carry on with another vlog today concerning why guys end up here anyway in Thailand. And I was part and parcel of that scene years ago. But if you want to get your fingers burned badly, big style, Land of Smiles is the place to do it, as I can tell you. Pattayar's on shutdown now, so that must be driving loads of would have been tourist bananas, especially from the UK. The Tattooed Brigade. But I'm just gonna put a bit of, I'm not going to handle the camera in any way and attract ants on it, because these ants are, believe me, smell a rat a mile off. Actually, yesterday was bloody noisy for, you know, quite rare for where I am, and because got the odd motorbike, but up to now it's been a lot quieter. Incense is burning nicely. Lefty the garden gnome is still grinning his little face off. I'm gonna have a snooze, put these out. Fasten them up in my hot, sexy pink Four Seasons bag. Not only that, but see-through. Yeah, you can make a load of that. There. End of show. I'm going to have a snooze. Top of the afternoon to you. Catch you later.